evening, Papua New Guinea. You're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene, and thanks for tuning in. Join us for a great show as we bring to you all your weekend sporting action and results. Let's take a look at what we have coming up for you tonight. Karate Do in action at the South Pacific Motor Club as the PNG Karate Do Federation selects their training squad for the Pacific Games. More on swimming as our PNG swimmers embark on a non-stop journey as they prepare themselves for all their upcoming events, plus the 2015 Pacific Games. We also have an interview with Andrew Briggs, POMI Sport PE instructor, on state of sport in PNG, including preparation for CRU and season preparation. And Oro Governor Gary Juffa and PNG FA Vice President Linda Wonuhali on their views regarding women in sport.
And right now our focus is on the players to give them the mindset that we haven't, whatever had happened.
We start with Oro Football Club, the new franchise team in the NSL, who received some sporting equipment and merchandise from Bank South Pacific as part of their sponsorship. Let's take a look.
Bank South Pacific presented in kind shirts, caps and bags to the players and coaching staff of the Oro Football Club taking part in the National Soccer League competition as part of their sponsorship of the club. Oro Governor and club patron Gary Juffa was present during the small ceremony and acknowledged the company's contribution to the team.
But BSP actually reached out to us and they offered to assist, and I'm actually speechless for the first time probably, but I'm very happy that we're receiving assistance from BSP. I would like to encourage more banks to be more proactive and more responsible in that manner. BSP has been doing great work in Oro with the clean campaign, clean green campaign. They've been out there distributing rubbish drums, and they've been promoting an effort to keep the town clean, and I've been very happy with that. And now to come on board and support a young team, this is our second year, and we're trying our best, and we're hoping that we will do better this year, and I believe that we will make it to the grand finals. I'm letting all the other teams know that you guys better train hard, because we're going to beat all of you in the grand finals with the help of BSP, you know, and well, this is our bank, so you're helping your people, and I'm proud to see that. I'm very happy. I would like to basically thank the management of BSP, and I would also like to encourage them to continue to assist in this manner. You know, banks have to be responsible. They don't just lend money or provide the banking service, but they're also involved in community projects and community efforts such as this. And it's encouraging to see, and we will certainly, you know, do the best we can to work together to promote a clean, green Papua New Guinea. Thank you very much.
RFC captain Gary Moka, who is the most seasoned player in the team, along with defender Campbell Missirite, was thrilled with the sponsorship given to his club.
I think it's one of those that will actually push the morale of the players, especially on the field. So with that, we're so grateful to the management that have actually helped with this event today. The launching of BSP is one of the main sponsors of the team. So
yeah, you had a great draw last week. I'm pretty sure you could have done a bit better. You'll be taking on Eastern Stars tomorrow?
Yes, I think last week's game we had our chances to actually win the game. Like, we didn't even convert those goals, but in a game there's a winner, loser, or a team that draws. So at least we came out with a point each for both teams.
And while Eastern Stars will prove tough opposition, Oro assistant coach Matthew Witu has said the team has prepared well for the encounter.
With the boss from BSP coming as a main sponsor to the club, I'm very proud of I'm very proud of the BSP to support the RFC club.
With a new corporate backer, Oro FC will be going into the match financially settled and fully fit.
Oro FC there, and they will be looking green and mean come the weekend. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Women in sport have been great ambassadors for the country, although they do not necessarily have the same level of support that the men have. Recently, both the SP Hunters in the Interest Super Cup in Queensland, Australia, and the National Soccer League, both of which are men's competitions, received huge boost in funding from the various corporate companies. But our women have received nowhere near the same level of support. Jeremy Morgi caught up with Senior Vice President of the PNG Football Association and Oro Governor Gary Jufa for their views on the situation.
It has been a long wait for all of us, and especially for the players. And right now our focus is on the players to give them the mindset that we haven't, whatever had happened will not affect our passion or our heart for our players and the owners, the franchise owners as well. So it is really exciting for us. I know they've trained so hard and they will give us a best game. And we are happy that we are kickstarting now and a good more games for us to give us entertainment and our Papua New Guinean viewers to actually come down to Bisini. Now that we have moved from the stadium to Bisini, we are sure that we will have a crowd in Bisini.
You know, it's been a long 4 months leading up to today, but how do you think the teams will be going from today onwards and throughout the competition?
We have 7 teams now, and we know that we have a lot more teams that are very passionate about participating in this National Soccer League. But we cannot take everybody in to participate in this competition. So we have to have certain number so that our main aim for National Soccer League is to improve the quality of the game and give the best game to our viewers and our spectators, and that we are satisfied that we don't have too many teams and the quality of the game is not there. But to have 7 teams that we are able to produce, at least we want to develop and produce and give the spectators what their money's worth for. And maybe that will also give us an impact of how we can prepare for the upcoming South Pacific game.
Now, apart from the men, can you tell us, with the under-20 women traveling over to New Zealand, how do you think the women will go?
Our women's team for the National Soccer League, for the national team, for the senior women, we've always been number 1. Because New Zealand does not participate in the South Pacific game. Our Papua New Guinean team is always first. And then comes down to other competitions like the OFC competitions and FIFA competitions that we've always come second. And though we struggle, women's football struggles, irrespective of the status they give us in the South Pacific. The women's football has not been recognized, which I always say. But the girls continuously bring us very, very good results. I just hope and pray. For some reason, if the sports minister or anyone else in that matter is, because we have always looked at FIFA to bail us out, or Oceania to bail us out. We've never taken initiative to put money to support our own national teams. And for women, we've struggled. They struggle, but they continuously come back with very, very good results.
So there was a media report regarding the sponsorship of women, especially women's national teams. It seems that a lot more has sponsorships and, advertising has gone out for the men, but it's the women that have been bringing in more medals for PNG over the years. Do you have anything to say in line with that?
To be honest, I think we are failing our women in sports. We leaders, and we need to, if we are really serious about gender equality, it must be across the board. And sports is an area that we have neglected. The sporting efforts of our women often go unrecognized. The teams that are involved here and abroad are often they don't get the assistance, the financial assistance, the backing that they need. And I saw an article in the Post-Courier, a complaint raised by the women's soccer chairperson, I believe it is. She pointed out that they did not receive any funding. Now, they're ranked number 2 or 3 in the region. And women have actually been representing Papua New Guinea quite effectively. They've been doing very well. Our netball, our weightlifting, soccer, athletics with Toya Whistle now, you see what she's doing out there. And yet, we don't give them the attention that we give the male, the male dominant sports in Papua New Guinea, like rugby league and soccer and so forth. And there's nothing wrong with that. We should continue. But what I'm saying is that there should be balance. Now, in Oro, I'm also guilty of that. We have failed to recognize women in sports in Oro, but we are changing that. We're building a new gymnasium, and I hope to make gymnasium facilities available for our young women, and also we want to promote netball and soccer. And, you don't hear of women getting drunk and abusing referees or chasing spectators or misbehaving on a plane. That's unheard of. So, that's something that we take for granted. I just think that all leaders at the provincial government levels, at the national government levels, the corporate sector as well, we've got to start putting our efforts into sponsoring and supporting women. They are also a very vital and fundamental part of the sporting community, and we've been ignoring them. So I completely agree with the sentiments of the chairperson who came out and was very vocal about.
Senior Vice President.
Senior Vice President, yes. Linda Wonhale, I completely agree with her. She's absolutely right. And every leader should be making an effort to promote sports in their districts, in their electorates, in their provinces. I'm going to certainly make that effort this year and onwards.
With the Pacific Games coming up next year, PNG having more women involved, we would have much more opportunities to win medals. Stay with us, viewers, because coming up straight after this short brief, we have all the latest from Karate Do. Thanks for staying with us, viewers. For PNG Karate Do, participants yesterday brought to stage their skills, talents and competitive spirit as they train on squad for the Pacific Games were selected for a group of 40 young fighters.
All inspiring as we caught up with them at the South Pacific Motor Club. 40 young fighters show their skills, determination, courage as they better their kicks and punts under the direction of Sensei Trevor Roberts.
Okay, just keep practicing. Keep going. Trapping. Okay? So trap. Trap. Okay? Alright, let's go. Yeah, okay. I've basically been over here now for 2 years as a mentor coach, okay, or as a head coach to get the PNG team ready for the Pacific Games. I usually come over around about 3 or 4 times per year. Now it's the Pacific Games is getting quite close. Maybe about 16 months away now, so it's getting close for these guys. So I need to come over probably around about 6 or 7, 8 times this year, I think, before the end of the year. So yes. Okay, let's start. Ready? Just change your feet. Change your feet. So now, different technique. Okay. Trap, trap. Okay. Trap here. All right. So as I'm moving, trap inside. Take hand. Score.
The training kicked off on Friday. The fighters came from different parts of the country and from different karate clubs, including Kyokushin Karate from New Island Province and Shotokan Karate Budokai in Port Moresby. The main aim behind every fighter is to make the final team of the 2015 Pacific Games. Young Atomo Amani from New Island started karate when he was in Fiji in 2003. The interest came from the 2003 South Pacific Games in Fiji.
I'm from New Island. I'm part Bougainville Motlop. I represent New Island and the Kyokushin Club.
When he was an observer following closely the action during the Games, he joined the Fiji karate team and took part in Fiji national tournaments. He returned to PNG and was in low profile until the 2012 PNG Games in Kokopo, when he made his comeback under the Kyokushin Karate Club. This young 25-year-old man is pursuing a career in architecture drafting at the Polytech while hoping for a spot in the final team. Amani is one of the selected fighters who will be representing PNG in the Melbourne Open Karate Championship in March this year.
Okay. Apart from karate, Atomu Amani is pursuing a career in architecture drafting at the Polytech in Lae, while hoping for a spot in the final team.